got your shit? Is this what you want? Huh? Is this what you want? Well, come and get it, goddamn!
I'll fucking wait. Who wanna debate? Straight, let me cook. Fish frying while season and marinate. Every season, there's no reason and just unanimous decision. Smash the noti bell, and thanks to all subscriptions. Mama mentality, stop fouling me, I'm goated. Body shots got them folding. Every word they can quote it. Smoking bud, watching bud, smoke these niggas Mayweather with the defense, nothing short of genius. High step into the end zone like prime time. Point me to the limelight. Mic check, it's my time. The pod god every time I deliver. You're now tuned in to GOAT Thriller. I'm here to stay. All the chatter, y'all can dead it. Let's start the show. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I said it. Dinging on them. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
I'm the best ever. There's never been
fucking
anybody.
wait.
I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart.
Yeah, I said it.
Mortimer, we're back. Shout out to the Wolf Pack. Welcome to the Yeah, I Said It podcast. This is General Big Fish. I'm filling in for GOAT Thriller, a.k.a. Ham Rothstein, a.k.a. E Thriller the Black Picasso. I got my big brother with me, Goldie Loke, a.k.a. GG, a.k.a. Mad Dog with the rabies. We got a good one for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The fight of the century is what they're calling it. We're 3 days away. I'm about to go head to head with Goldie Loke. We about to dive into this boxing topic. Canelo versus Crawford 1. Yeah, I said it 1 because we might have a second fight. This shit might be so good. What up, Goldie Loke?
What's up, General Bullshit?
Shit, man. You know, man, I'm ready to get at it, man.
Yeah,
So
man.
It's a lot of stakes on the line, Goldie. So let me just set this up for you, man. It's a lot of stakes. We've seen Canelo lose multiple times. He's lost twice, and he's had a draw. But we've never, ever seen Terence Bud Crawford lose a fight in the ring. Undefeated record, 41-0, I believe. High stakes, no breaks. So with that being said, Goldie, somebody's career and legacy is on the line. The fan basis is definitely on the line. I can see the Canelo fans disappearing, and I can definitely see the Bud Buddies disappearing, going on vacation, Goldie. So with that being said, I'm going to set this up. Man, this is not my audio, and I want you to respond to this. This is the legend, Timothy Bradley. This is what he got to say. I really believe, Goldie, that you are going to be gone. You're not going to be able to take this. So, again, let me just play this audio real quick from the legend, Tim Bradley.
Exactly what I'm talking about, General Big Fish. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. It's hard to digest a loss, man. Especially against these winners, man. It's going to be hard for Bud. If Bud was to lose this fight, it's going to be hard for Bud to digest the fight, man. These dudes don't like to lose, man. It's a different level of, like, competitiveness these guys have. Shit, I can only imagine if my boy Andre Ward was to lose a fight. Lord have mercy. Oh.
Goldie, what are you going to lose if Terence Crawford lose? Go.
I ain't gonna lose a goddamn thing, shit. Because at the end of the day, like I tell all y'all shit, if he loses. If I can take my boy Wilder losing, I can take Bud losing. And you know I'm one of the Wilder's biggest fans. So that nigga, my boy that got knocked out three of the last 5 fights, he got his ass stopped. And got brutally knocked out. Shit. Got that Zane knocked out was crazy fuck. Had my boy licking all outside the ring like he trying to go home and shit. So Bud lose, you know. It's long as it be a fair fight, I'll put it like this ahead. I'm down with it. As long as we ain't got no bullshit with the ref calling no dumbass shit, we good.
So Goldie, it sounds like you're already setting the table for a bunch of the excuses, man. I don't want you to go to the Earl sexual side, man, and start making up
Man,
all these excuses,
ain't
man.
no excuses. We all know that they are known for giving Canelo the benefit of the doubt. We all know that shit is. So, you know, I just want to see a good fight. To be honest with you, I want to see a good fight, a fair fight. May the best man win. You feel me? I am pulling for Bud. I'm a Bud buddy to my heart. And shit, I want Bud to beat that nigga ass. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Shit. But I got confident that Bud gonna beat the shit out of his ass. I love that they're underestimating him. Even you underestimate him. I love it.
So Goldie,
Yes, sir.
like no matter what you saying right now, you setting the table for a bunch of excuses. It sounds like if it go to scorecard, that Bud is gonna lose. So Bud has to get the knockout. Hold on, Bud has to get the knockout. Can you see Bud getting the knockout? And if so, how is he gonna get it done and win?
I see Bud getting the knockout. I see, and I've been saying it for the longest, and I ain't gonna change my pick now. If Bud get the knockout, it's gonna be to the goddamn it's gonna be to the body. That's my thing. Bud stop him at the body. And I ain't calling no shots. Cause I see Bud working that nigga body and fucking him up. Other than that, man. Then again, I can see, but I want to see what would happen to Canelo if Bud catch it with that uppercut he got. With how would Canelo respond to that shit? A lot of jokers, you know, you haven't seen Canelo really take too many uppercuts, have you?
Nah, not really. And I definitely have never seen him get hurt to the body, so I'm not sure how.
I don't see him get hurt. Man, come on, man, that boy tears Canelo body up.
Who?
I don't see. Who? Shit.
Yeah, who? I ain't never heard him fight against anybody named who. I'm asking you, what fighter has hurt Canelo to the body?
I don't see Canelo get that body work, boy. The boy, like I say, Canelo, to me, Canelo softened that body, man. He softened that body, man. I'm thinking if a Bud do get the stop, that's where it's coming from the body. That's my take on that. And I'm not saying this ahead. I've been saying this for the longest. So you can't say I'm just not coming here and say, oh, now you all of a sudden you're saying the body. Nah. I'm coming from what I see.
Yeah, you're not referencing the fight, so I think you just talking out your ass right now.
I've been telling you, shit, nigga, that's what I say. I see Bud going to the motherfucking body on his ass.
And see,
my thing is Canelo have a tendency of slacking off in the middle part of the rounds. He has stamina problems, man. Canelo have to catch that second win. You feel him? And if he slack up any time, Bud gonna destroy his ass.
So this is how I pick most of my fights, except for one time in my life, and it was July 29th. Most of the time, 99% of the time, I should say, the fighter with the best conditioning, that's the fighter that normally is gonna win. The first person that makes the first mistake and get clipped is 99 for them. That changes the fight. So with that being said, that's the only advantage that I see. Well, I ain't gonna say the only advantage. That's the advantage that stands out to me the most. Crawford has great stamina, God-gifted stamina. Canelo doesn't.
Right.
Canelo does fade in those middle rounds. At the end of the fight, in the Munguia fight, he faded out and just coasted the victory. He coasted the victory in this last fight. That's why I was talking about the slippage. So Canelo does have that weakness, and if Crawford can last to 6-7 rounds, then I could see him winning the fight.
Yeah. Well, now I'm gonna ask you a question. What would you say if Bud? How do you see the fight playing out if Bud's able to put Canelo on the back foot?
He in trouble. If Bud can put him on the back foot, he in trouble for sure. But if Bud is on the back foot, which I've never seen him do, I've never seen anybody make Bud back up the whole fight. I never seen that. He'll reset or whatever, but I never seen him fight out the back foot the whole fight. I never seen that. So
I have seen him regroup off the back foot.
Yeah.
You know, he go get on the back foot and he regroup himself. He put himself on the back foot. I'll put it like that. You feel what I'm saying? I've seen him put himself on the back foot, and so that he can have things going the way he need to go. As far as somebody really that he fighting off the back foot, but he's a good counter puncher off the back foot. You feel what I'm saying? That's what he does most damage of. I mean, that's what he set the traps off of. Even in a Spence fight, he allowed Spence to back him up to set up that uppercut and that left hook.
Yeah, he loved throwing them looping shots that hit people in the back of the head and the side of the ear. So yeah.
Oh man, look, hold on. The side of the ear is legal, and nothing illegal about that. There's nothing illegal about that.
What about the rabbit punch that he hit Spence with?
He hit Spence with no rabbit punch. He caught Spence on a motherfucking nape, and then a right hand came across. He caught him, bap. He hit him on the side of the nape. That wasn't a rabbit punch. Rabbit punch is behind the head.
Yeah, that second bap was behind the head, Goldie. I sent you a screenshot of that, man. You can't deny it.
Go back and look at that. Was not no rabbit punch.
It was, Goldie.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
Y'all always believe your lying lips or my eyes? Which one I'm supposed to believe?
Shit, your eyes can't see. You blind like a motherfucker.
You was about to say your lying lips.
Your lying lips.
Yeah, I don't believe. Yeah, I'm gonna go off of my judgment, Goldie. I know what I saw. But with that being said, Goldie, I can't see. I just can't see Canelo not jumping out on him and forcing him backwards. I got to see. I got to see it to believe it, Goldie. I believe he's gonna fight just how Charlo fought him. He's in there for a check. That's
other words, you think a Bud gonna run?
I mean, I ain't gonna call it running, but he's going to have to back up. Once he feels those shots, he is going to start backing up.
But Fish, if you look at it, Canelo really is not fighting like he used to fight. Canelo is coming in, he's loading up on every shot. He's both flat-footed now. You feel what I'm saying? And all that boy got to do is stick to his jab and combination, and that's where you beat Canelo. You beat Canelo. Even Jaime McGee had success with him in a later round. He put Canelo on the back foot and was tagging Canelo ass up. So
I got a question for you, Goldie. How long is it gonna take for Crawford to get warmed up? Because we know he's a slow starter. How long does it take for him to warm up? Because you know them judges gonna give Canelo the first 2 or 3 rounds, like you said earlier. So what you got to say about that?
I say it'll take him I don't think it's gonna take him that long, Fish. To be honest with you, I don't think it's gonna take Bud that long to warm up on Canelo. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I don't think it's gonna take him that long at all. I think he's gonna pace himself. He's going to go in there and he's gonna set traps for Canelo, and he's gonna pick Canelo apart. He want to see what Canelo got, and if he can get his timing down quickly, then it's gonna be a long night.
Is he gonna do this in the southpaw orthodox stance, Goldie?
I'm thinking he might come out in the orthodox stand in the beginning just to feel Canelo out. And to me, I always say once Bud figure out, that's when he switch to the southpaw stand. You feel what I'm saying? To go in there and take your best, what you got, and which would be Canelo's. He would take Canelo jab away from him.
So Goldie, that's gonna line him up for that powerful ass right hand, Goldie. I don't think he's
line him up for nothing. That right hand.
Majormov was landing that right hand all night, Goldie.
Yeah, he was landing the right hand, but that's what Fish. He landed, but the point is, he can land it all he wants. But what are he going to do with it? If it's not hurting him, I mean, You want to talk about it? Yeah, he landed, but Bud was eating that shit all damn night long. He done faded not one time.
So
He done
Goldie,
faded Bud with that right hand.
Goldie, I got a question for you. And we know that Canelo is a better fighter than Madrimov. How much better do you think this version of Canelo is than Madrimov?
I think he's a better fighter than Madrimov, but he don't
How
have
much
the
better?
foot.
How much better? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, like what's the distance between the fighters?
I'll have to give Canelo a 10.
So what's Madrimov? How close is he to the 10?
Madrimov to the 10 because of his foot movement and stuff. I'll have to give Madrimov maybe about a 5 or a 6 because of his style, his foot movement. Terence had to adjust to that shit on the fly. You feel what I'm saying? Oh shit, Fish. Not change the subject, but it just hit me on X. It's a done deal between Lamar Roach and Pitbull Cruz.
Lamar Roach and Pitbull Cruz?
Yeah, it just came up on X.
Oh yeah, that'll be a good fight. That's definitely a fight I want to see.
It's gonna be at 140. It's it just hit my phone on X. Hold on. Not changing the subject. This is a breaking news. Mike Carpenter, it just say for December. It didn't say what date. It says it's at 140. I guess don't people have a belt at 140?
I don't know, Goldie. We'll get back to that.
Yeah, we get back to that. But we get back to that. But I just said that. But Mike Carpenter just posted that on X that Lamar Roach and Pitbull is set for December at 140.
Yeah,
Damn,
but so you trying to wiggle out of this question, Goldie?
No, hold on.
Let's refocus.
Breaking news right now. Now we're allowed to hit. We're allowed to come in with some breaking news.
Man, that you just broke some news about the fucking Chitlin circuit, man. We talking about the fight of the century, man. Nobody want to hear about no goddamn Lamar Roach and Pitbull Cruz. We're in the middle of
your ad just said, your ad just said that's a fight you'll look at.
Yeah, like when it ain't shit on, but not right now.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just letting everybody know it was a breaking news come through, and that's it. We going on back what we're talking about. How Bull gonna beat the shit out of Canelo.
Man, I thought you was about to say gas dropped down to $1.50. You talking about some goddamn tank, Lamont Roach, man. Goddamn.
I was gas. Would have dropped down $1.50. I've been pushing that car to the motherfucking gas station now, pulling that bitch out.
Yeah, I would have ended the line right now. man, shout out to Q, man. You be calling. He's known as being the wiggler, man. You just wiggled out this question, man. So Canelo.
I just told you that was I told you. I said, hold on for a second. I said, we got some breaking news. That's all I say. I said, we come right back to it. That's it. So don't call that bullshit like you like to pull. You know, one thing I say, you one of the most flip-flopper ass motherfucker in the world.
I don't.
1 minute you with Bud, 1 minute you with Canelo. So tell everybody who you pulling for this weekend.
Who am I pulling for? I'm pulling for Canelo because of you guys and motherfuckers like Joseph Bailey. Countdown.
I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
Hold on. Let me read this. Shout out to Joseph Bailey. Countdown to the Bud masterpiece. See, y'all just regurgitate whatever Bomac and Bud and Bernie the Boxer say. Y'all just repeat this shit. How do you expect a master class when you couldn't get a master class from the Madrimov fight? So back to the Madrimov fight. If Madrimov is a level 5 and Canelo is a level 10, how the fuck do you think that Crawford is about to do what y'all saying he's gonna do, Goldie? Explain that to me.
Easy, because you said between Canelo and Madrimov. Okay, Canelo don't have the foot movement, the herky-jerky style like Madrimov do. You feel what I'm saying? Canelo is more of a stand, flat-footed fighter. So that's going to be much easier for Bud to dissect his ass. Because see, Canelo really want Bud to stand toe-to-toe with him. And that would be the worst mistake Bud can do. But if Bud could could take Canelo power shot, then it's going to be a long night. I think he was that's when he'll really go in and put Canelo back on the back foot. But if he gets sloppy, there's a possibility he could get caught with something and get dropped.
Canelo isn't known for sloppiness, OG Golden.
Yeah, Canelo is.
Okay, example, please.
Canelo's known for slopping. Canelo's known for just can't cut the ring off. Canelo is predictable.
But that's not sloppiness, OG.
No, I was saying Bud don't get sloppy. I didn't say Canelo. I said Bud don't get sloppy and get caught with something. Fish, go ahead for a minute. Let me take this long call. Hold on. Go ahead.
See, Goldie is the master at ducking, boy. He didn't play like he got a long distance call to get out of this conversation. But I want to know from the Wolfpack, what test has Terence Crawford had to prepare himself for this workload he is about to have to demonstrate? What power puncher has he faced? What skill level has he faced that equals Canelo Alvarez? I know what Canelo has faced that's equal Terence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Triple G, Demetrius Bivol, Lara. Who else? The list goes on and on. Legends. Terence Crawford's resume, Goldie, is what you just walked into. Defend that. Point something out that's testing him, that's ready for this fight.
Fish, I'm sick of y'all always talk about Bud resume.
Well, take some nice tips.
Hold on. Y'all always want to downgrade this man's resume because nobody knew the fighters that he fought. They were damn good fighters that he fought. At the time he fought, they was on top of the division. When he went and beat Ricky Byrne was the man at 135.
Who is that?
The one he won his first title for when he went overseas to Scotland.
No, but
Ricky Byrne was the shit at 135. He was the man.
Who he beat?
See, he beat everybody. He had the title.
I was saying who he beat to get the title, Goldie.
I don't know who the fuck he beat.
I don't know. We know he wasn't undisputed, or you'll be hollering that shit.
No, he wasn't undisputed. He was a WBO champion.
So he had the WBO, the weenie belt.
He had a WBO. You call it what the fuck you want to call it, nigga. And then the top people at 140, Danny Garcia, all them boys ran for Victor Poster. Victor Poster was the shit.
Victor Poster.
Victor Poster. I don't know if they could put Victor Poster. I doubt if he put him in a Hall of Fame. After Bud beat his ass, he went down like a fuck. He went down like hell. But at the time, Bud 40, Victor Poster was the man. Let's keep it real.
What weight did they fight at? 135, 140?
No, they fought at 140. That's when Bud became the unified champion. Bud beat the Lomo for the vacant WBO at 140. That's how he got the WBO for it. Then he fought Victor Poster for the other title and got that belt. That's how he became the unified champion at 140.
No, can I interrupt real quick?
Yes, sir.
If we ranked all boxers, like from every professional boxer that's ever fought and that's got a box rec, Victor Poster would come up somewhere between 8,000 and 9,000.
Well, listen. Victor Poster wasn't a big old household name like everybody. He didn't have a promotion, but that man was a champion. Like your brother always say, he was a champion. Q. Oh, he's a champion. He's a champion. Y'all love to say that shit when the narrative's fit for y'all.
No, not y'all. Those belts mean nothing to me. When you bring up a belt, you have to explain to me how that belt was attained, because y'all love to talk about email champions and vacated belts and all of that. So just because you hold the title, that don't necessarily mean you a champion.
Thank you. I say that shit also. Just because you got a title don't mean shit. Just because you got a title don't mean shit. A lot of motherfuckers when they got a title.
There? Cause
Huh?
like I said,
No, I was just saying. No, I was just saying. A lot of people. You talk about Bud resume, but I'm telling you, at the time, Victor Poster was the boogeyman of the motherfucker 140. Danny Jacob ducked the man.
who was ducking? Okay, so who ducked?
Not Danny Jacob. Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia. Huh?
Who ducked him?
Danny Garcia ducked that nigga ass and ran to 147.
Danny Garcia ain't shit, Goldie. So
hold on, y'all wasn't saying that shit was Spence for his ass.
No, I've never cared.
Well, a lot of motherfuckers say Danny Garcia was the shit. That Danny Garcia was hell. So don't try to downplay Danny Garcia when I say that nigga ducked that man.
He was a solid fighter. He was all right, a low level champion, a B minus, C plus level talent.
Who else? Mikey Garcia ducked, Bud.
And then who did he get beat to get on top? Danny Garcia, Amir Khan? Is that who he beat?
Did he?
Was it?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'm not gonna say he beat Amir Khan. I'm not quite sure about that.
He was the boogie. He was known as the boogeyman back then. I can't think of the dude's name. God, not Mares. Damn, I can't think of his name. But
I forgot who he beat. I can't think of the name either. I don't think he ever did. Danny Garcia and Amir Khan fight.
I'm about to look it up, Go ahead. Yeah, I got to know.
Yes, and I'm trying to figure, like I say, so you got to look at a whole list of names. Then when Bud came at 147, ain't nobody wanted to fight him. He came in.
How he get out of those fights if nobody wasn't fighting him, Goldie?
Man, come on. Listen, all the top fighters that was over at PBC ducked that man. Out of the whole stable the PBC had at the welterweight division, only 2 fighters from over there crossed that water and fought that man. That was Sean Porter and Earl Spence. Matter of fact, Sean the only one that came across the street, the ESPN, and fought him. Him and Earl didn't get the fight until Bud left ESPN, became a free agent, and he signed with PBC for them couple of fights to get the fight with Earl. So really, and none of them crossed that water but Sean. All the rest of them, they weren't fighting. Danny Garcia wasn't fighting at 147. Keith Thurman didn't fight him. It took Earl 15 years to fight him. Ugas didn't fight him. All them boys that they had over there at 147, and none of them boys fought this man.
So we gotta pretend, do all this pretending. We gotta go with what he actually fought, Goldie. We don't want to hear about what should have happened.
Okay.
Sparring or on his box rec, what prepared him for this moment to where y'all feel he can compete with a legend who's been in the ring with Floyd Mayweather Jr., Triple G,
for what he have accomplished. The first man in the footwear era to become undisputed. Not only one, but 2 times in 2 different weight classes. He's a 4-division champion. Okay. So we can't say all that shit. You have to call it like it is. Give that man his flowers. The man, he beat everybody they put in front of him. At one point, he had the second longest streak of knockout that was until he fought Majamal. So give that man his respect. Let that man go up there and fight him.
Goldie, it's only one fighter that I'm gonna give you an alley-oop. It's only one fighter that has something in common with Canelo that Bud Crawford has fought.
And who was that?
Jose Benavidez had a knee brace on.
knowing you would come up with some bullshit like that.
Well, that's the only similarities that one of Bud's opponents that had with Canelo is the one-legged man had the knee brace on.
Well, good. Then Canelo, listen, and Canelo come with that knee brace over there. We're gonna drag him. He better come with that knee brace over. We're gonna drag him. We're gonna make him move.
So let's get to Canelo then.
Hold on. What did you find out about Danny? What did you find out about Danny Garcia?
His resume whack. I mean,
you're looking up to see who that was he beat to became, you know. Did you find out the information?
Yeah, okay. His notable fights. Let's see. Okay, he beat Eric Morales. He beat Amir Khan. He beat Morales again. He beat an old ass Zab Judah. Okay, this who it was. He beat Lucas Matisse. Matisse was known as the boogeyman, and that's where he made his name at by beating Lucas Matisse. That's who it was.
Okay, cause Lucas Matisse is who that's it. Who Lucas? Not Lucas. Before Danny Garcia beat it, who beat Lucas Matisse?
Matisse.
Victor Poster beat him. I think Victor Poster beat Lucas Matisse.
Nah, he lost to Devin Alexander and Zab Judah. That was his two losses that he had before he lost to Danny Garcia.
Well, who that was? Lucas Batista. He lost to John Molina. Beat him too.
No, he didn't. John Molina Jr. He beat John Molina.
He beat John Molina. I thought John Molina beat him. That's when John Molina got the fight with Bud.
No.
Am I mistaken?
No,
Am I mistaken? I thought that was John Lucas. He got in a fight with Bud.
So yeah, that was so Danny Garcia has lost to Keith Thurman, an elite fighter, Sean Porter, an almost elite fighter, Earl Spence Jr., and Lara. He's lost all of those fights. Anytime that it was a real test, with the exception of Lucas Matisse, that was the big upset that he pulled off, as well as Amir Khan. But everybody knocks out Amir Khan. I'm not impressed with anybody who beats Glass Joe. I'm not.
Did he knock out Amir Khan or they went the distance?
Let's see. Oh yeah, Garcia cut over right eye in the second round. And yeah, he stopped that motherfucker.
Chris, hold on. I somebody to come on there. Hold on.
Man, Goldie, man, you can't keep taking them collect calls, man. You gotta let Alberta, man. Let Alberta know that you got a show going on, man. God damn, Goldie.
No, listen. There's somebody knocking on my door about some business in my room, though. So I'm in my room. A young lady knocking on the door, telling me something. I had to something that was important. I had to take care of that. It dealing with money, so let me handle that situation there.
Man.
But all right, we can get up Danny Garcia and all of them right now. But like I say, every fight that Bud fought, this man have no close decision.
Of course
no
not.
Splits. He haven't had no splits. He haven't had no majority draw. The Georgia decision. He haven't had no draws. He either knocked you out or he went by unanimous decision. He made all the fight look easy. Everybody, they say who he's supposed to lose against, he beat the shit out of their ass. And now y'all want to say Earl was a shell of himself. Y'all weren't saying that shit before Earl fought Bud. So y'all take the credit away from that. So Bud go beat Canelo. Y'all gonna take what the excuse gonna be with that? The slippage?
Ah man. If Terence Crawford beat Canelo Alvarez, September 13th, he getting full credit for me. I'm not gonna even play around. He gonna get full credit. But
okay.
hold on.
Go
But
ahead.
this is what I'm not gonna stand for. You're not gonna put him on the Mount Rushmore. I'm not going for that. You're not gonna even put him in the top 10.
I would because
Of course you are. You're gonna have him the greatest. You're gonna have him over Muhammad Ali.
No, I'll never do that. I would put him out for the reason. Only reason why I would put him up there, high up there, because he would do something that no fighter ever did, and that's become undisputed champion in 3 different divisions, especially in the 4-band era. He'd be the first person to ever do that. He'd be the first person. He'd be the first person.
That shit down 135 and 140 don't count, Goldie.
What you mean 135, 140? He only had one. He only had one belt at 135. No, he had 2. He was the linear champion because Ricky Burns was the linear champion and the WBO champion at the time Bud beat him. So that's why I say Ricky Burns was the shit. He was the man at 135.
So
Bud became undisputed and the linear champion at 140. The linear champion and undisputed at 147. Then if he go in and beat Canelo, he become undisputed linear champion again. So that'd be 4 times he become a linear champion. 3 times undisputed.
Goldie.
Yes, sir.
Hank Lundy, Julius Undango, Felix Diaz, John Molina Jr. Those people are associated with that undisputed title, man. That's not impressive to me.
Oh no! How? Diaz didn't have a belt when Bud fought him.
Well,
he did not.
Who had a belt? Who had a belt at 140? Who did he beat to attain the titles?
Victor Poster and Dongo. And Dongo won in 2 people hometown and knocked their ass out and won the 2 belts. He won the IBF belt and what was the WBA or the WBC.
So
and Bud beat
Bud. He took 2 straps from Ndongo and 2 from Victor Postal. Is that correct?
No, he did not.
I'm asking.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. I told you who he got. The first he fought at 140. He fought for he fought for a vacant title against Delamo. That's how he became the champion at 140. At 140 with the WBO, they fought for the vacant title.
Okay, that's one. What belt was that?
That's the WBO.
Okay, the winning.
And then he fought.
Okay, what else?
I think Vic Porter had a WBC. Was it a WBC or the WBA he had? And he beat Victor Poster for that title. That's how Bud became a unified champion at 140. And Dongo went in 2 different people's hometown and stopped. One guy he stopped in the first round. I forgot the other. I think he had 2 knockouts back to back. He was undefeated when he fought Bud. And Bud destroyed his ass with a body shot. That's how Bud became the undisputed champion. So he collected 2 belts from Ndongo.
That's not impressive, Goldie, to me.
That is impressive.
No, it's
I
not.
mean, shit. You can't. Okay. Who would you call impressive that Earl took his title from?
We're not talking about Earl Spence.
No, I'm just saying. Hold. I'm just saying. Who at 147? When Earl collected them belts, there wasn't no. Sean Porter lost all big fights.
Yeah, Sean Porter and Kell Brook. Those were 2.
Kell Brooks, like they said, he'll damage. Triple G, your boy had him destroyed his ass. The man asked for extension. They wouldn't get a man a medical extension and let his eye heal up good. So you could say Kell Brook was a wash-up fighter. Y'all don't want to give Sean Porter no kind of credit. You feel what I'm saying? And then he barely squeaked out the win against Sean Porter. And then Ugas, he wasn't shit. He stood up there, let the man to beat the shit out of his ass. After he hurt Earl, he stopped punching. Just stood up there in the pocket. That's what the fuck he did.
Connect.
And Bud came in and collected the belt from him.
Goldie. Those two
Yes,
fights
sir.
that you just mentioned with Earl Spence was way tougher than that bullshit that Terence Crawford went down to.
What 2 fights? The harder fight, the harder fight Earl had was with Sean Porter.
That Kell
He was
Brook
too
fight
dead.
was tough. He was losing that fight till he pulled
Yeah,
it out.
he was losing that fight.
Yeah.
If Kell Brook would have been healthy, he would have beat Earl.
Yeah, he would have beat Bud too if he would have been healthy. He was touching Bud.
Man, that couldn't fuck with Bud.
His punch resistance was at a level 0 when he fought Bud. Triple G touched him up, and Earl Spence touched him up. He was super damaged. You couldn't find the car. His car.
Hold on. That man after the Earl fight, that man moved up to 154. He won 3 straight fights.
Against who?
I don't know. He won 3 straight fights after 154. He came back down to 147. And actuality, I'm gonna keep it G. He was fucking Bud ass up in that fight.
That's what I just said.
Until Bud caught him. See, I ain't one kind of say, oh, Bud went in with Washington. Nah, Bud had to adjust to this motherfucker.
So I want to get back to something that we were talking about that's led us down this rabbit hole. So Madrimov, it was Bud's last fight. Madrimov was nothing compared to Canelo. And I know what you're gonna say. Madrimov changed his whole style. He was doing all the herky jerky, the feint, and he didn't fight how he normally fight. I don't want to hear that bullshit, Goldie.
I'm not going to say that. Y'all talk about Bud. Okay.
Yeah, it's some of the Bud buddies called that a master class, or that was a clinic against Madrimov, and that's a flat out lie. Bud Crawford was lumped up, his face was bruised, his eyes was
stop. He wasn't that lumped up. He wasn't that lumped up. Stop, Fish.
Hey, like my boy Q say, Bo Mac told Bud he needed to turn it up because it was a tough, close fight.
That was not a tough, close fight.
Bo Mac said, keep doing what you're doing. Just coast to victory. Don't take no chances. We got that in the bag. He did not say that. He told Bud, you need to step it up. What do you got to say about that?
Listen, that man cruel. He will beat the shit out of Madrimov.
When? What point of the fight?
Madrimov corner told him, be careful. He for to try to knock your ass out.
When? I don't remember that. Was they speaking English?
Yes.
You don't know what the fuck they said. They were even speaking English over there.
Stop, Fish, stop. The man told us that he gonna try to stop you now.
Who?
We all heard that shit. In Madrimov corner.
You don't know what the fuck language they were speaking, so how the fuck can
come on, stop, Fish. Go back and listen to the fight. Go back and come out to the 10th, 11th, and 12th round. The man strictly told it. That's why Madrimov went to hold it on like a fork. That one Bud, he told Bud to step on him. Go ahead and step on him and get him out of there. And Madrimov went to hold him like a fork.
Man, I need my right brother, boxing nerd, to fact check you right now, man. I don't believe this shit.
Yes. Yes, that's what it was. Anybody who looked at that fight and could tell you, they told us that he gonna try to stop you now.
See, what you did too. You just you possibly.
I ain't deflect shit. I ain't deflect shit.
I'm gonna just go with. I'm gonna say I'm gonna take your word for it. But you're deflecting. What about what?
And I told you. I answered your question. I answered your question. That's so much you ain't listening to what the fuck I say.
I asked you.
I said Bobak told Bud to go ahead and step it up on his ass. I said that.
Why?
See, that's because you ain't listening.
Why would he say that?
He wanted to get him out of there.
Nah.
Yeah, he wanted to get. Fish, that fight wasn't close at all. That fight was not close. Y'all trying to make it seem like it's close. That fight wasn't close. I give Madrimov 2, maybe 3 rounds out the whole fucking fight. You want to talk about Bud last performance. Look at Canelo last performance. Bud last performance was better than Canelo last performance.
Goldie.
Right or wrong?
Goldie. No, you're wrong. You got
Get the fuck out of here.
You had a big
Get the fuck out of here.
You had a big coward weighing 200 pounds running for his life in a hot dog the whole night.
Stop it. Stop it. Bud last performance was much better than what Canelo did with goddamn Skull.
Goldie. So, like I told you, I wish I could come out there and take you to Lens Crafters before this fight, so you don't be making shit up.
Man,
let me finish. The judges in the Madrimal Crawford fight: 115-113 Crawford, 115-113 Crawford, and 116-112 Crawford. What the fuck was you looking at?
I look at what the fuck I looked at. Like I said, Bud beat that nigga ass. I don't give a fuck. He could have won by one motherfucker round. He got a unanimous decision. Canelo ass sit up there. No, Canelo sit up there and be honest with you. You can say the fuck you want to say. Skull beat his ass. Skull had more punches than Canelo did. Look at the boxer rate. Look at boxer rate. Pull it up.
I need you to address the judges.
No. Address the judges my ass. Pull that up. Like I said, that's why I say Bud had a better performance than Canelo did.
115. Okay, let's go. Judge 115-113 for Canelo, 116-112 for Canelo, and 119-109 for Canelo.
That was bullshit. They'll give Canelo the round. Canelo wasn't doing shit. That man was busting Canelo ass. Look at boxing rate.
No, because when I try to point out box rate, hold on. You won't let me finish because you know you on them goddamn ropes. You won't let me finish.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I brought up box rate against in the Terence Crawford Madrimal fight. Terence Crawford landed a career low 20 to 21%. Might have even been 19% of his punches that night. But y'all didn't want to talk about box rec that night. Oh, box rec not accurate.
What?
Nobody don't pay attention to box rec. That ain't shit. You don't go out box rec. Now you want to talk about box.
I told you, Madrimal didn't even hit this motherfucker 100 times. I don't think he did. He didn't.
Shit, Bud didn't either.
Bud did hit him over 100 times. He beat the shit out of Madrimal. Why you think Madrimal face was looking the way that he did?
Man, come on. His face didn't look like shit, man. They said about the
man, just crazy the fuck. What do you mean Madrimal face that look like shit? Man, fish, come on, man. You telling me need to go to Lens Craft. You need to go to Lens Craft and get your eyes checked.
Terence Crawford landed 95 out of 433 punches.
Okay. He landed more than him.
84 out of 275. He landed 11 more punches. What you mean, thank you? No, you ain't no thank you.
I don't want to give a damn. He beat it. Listen, he did it. Okay. He landed 11 more punches than Madrimal. He won the fight. Skull landed more punches. Hold on. He did beat his ass. He beat his ass, fish.
Wow. He landed 11
beat his ass.
How is only landing 11 more punches you beating somebody's ass, Goldie?
He still beat his ass.
No.
Look at hold on, fish. Fish. You can land one punch and knock a nigga ass out and you beat his ass.
Man, it wasn't no knockout though,
Yeah.
Goldie.
No, I'm just saying. If a nigga hit a nigga ass one time and knock his ass out, you beat his ass.
But that didn't happen.
One thing, okay, since you talking about that, why is it that Skull outlanded Canelo and he lost?
Skull didn't outland Canelo. What are you talking about?
Skull did outland Canelo. Pull it up.
Okay, I am, man. Where are you getting these numbers from, man?
Man, pull it up.
Goldie, why you making up all kind of shit now?
I ain't making up shit. Pull it up. They were giving Canelo rounds that he don't want even winning. Canelo was standing in there, he couldn't even cut it. The man did his sticky move with tearing Canelo ass up.
That's what he was doing, Goldie.
He was sticking and moving. And when he stopped, he let his hand go some. What it was, Canelo wanted to pin that man in the corner. He wouldn't let him pin him in the corner. You found the check? You might have got done quiet.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
Okay, pull it up.
Alvarez, 56 punches landed, 152 thrown. Skull,
Okay.
55 punches landed, 293.
Stop. What? Stop, Fish. You lying. You lying, Fish.
I'm reading the numbers. That's what it say.
Man, you lying.
That's what it say. Canelo had a 48 to 28 edge and power landed shots, though, so that was the difference. That nigga was throwing them pity pat shots, man, running the shit. You can't win no fight like that, man. That motherfucker ran, bro. You can't win no fucking fight. You can't look good against no motherfucker. That's why we gave Shakur sleepers in the business, because he was fucking running against your boy. What was his name? Can't even think of his fucking name now. What was that fight? Mad Dog, are you there? You dropped off again.
I'm sorry. No, I'm here. Them nigga had the lowest punch count of a fight in 12 rounds. The lowest punch count ever in a 12-round fight. Lower than Devin Haney now.
What was the guy that Sleeperson fought? What's the guy name where he was running and jumping in the air?
Shit. That boy that had the goddamn power. Everybody, what his name was. God dang on it.
So that's who Skull was fighting, like Shakur Stevenson, man. You can't look good against no shit like that, bro. Yeah. Thank you, Al. Shout out to Al Money, man.
Al Money.
Yeah. De Los Santos. Yeah, he was running for his life, man, against that dude, and that's what Skull was doing. You can't give nobody. I'm
asking you a question. Are you dropping a link tonight?
Yeah, we gonna drop the link.
Okay, yeah, because someone out there say want to know if we're gonna drop the link or not.
Okay, I see what time it is.
You need some help? You need some help with your son?
Have I ever needed your help for anything?
You need some help with your son?
For some help?
You need some help the other motherfucking night? You need some help the other motherfucking night? You need some help with your son?
Listen, your son need help tonight, nigga, not the other night.
You need some help with
your
your
son needs help tonight, you fool-ass earth man.
I don't need no motherfucking help. I'll repeat the question that they were asking you for the panel.
Yeah, okay.
The panel asking what you drop the link. They were asking what you gonna drop the link. So I just asked you a question. I'm not saying I don't need no motherfucking help with you because you ain't doing shit. You on some bullshit. You're trying to say Canelo fight was better than Bud last fight. That's some bullshit.
Hey man, I understand, Goldie. I understand you needed help, man. You tapped out, man.
I don't need no motherfucking help.
Hey man, E3, you heard that, man? I put that boy in the John Bones Jones.
One thing I know about you. Always trying to tell me you did something. You ain't did a goddamn thing, nigga. I'm eating your ass up. You heard that, man. Man, you're all over the place, Fish. Your points are full of shit. Your points are full of shit. You ready? Listen here. Your man thing you ready to do now.
Goldie requested help, Wolfpack, so y'all go ahead and click that link, man. Shout out.
I ain't requesting no motherfucking help.
Shout out.
I ain't requesting help. The fella asked, was you gonna do it? Now, I just read a comment. I didn't say, hey, Fish, drop the link. I asked you, was you gonna drop the link?
Hey, let me go ahead and read some of these comments real quick, Goldie. We just take a little time out, man. So you get you a drink of water and spray some of that baby oil on your face, man. I'm hitting you with all these goddamn punches, man. Hey, man, y'all hit that like button for us, man.
You ain't hit me with nothing.
Hit that like button. You could also hit that cash out for E3, man. Y'all go ahead and do that for us, man. Yo, Blue Hustle, man, say, what up, E3 in the Wolfpack? Shout out to you, Blue Hustle, man. Blue Hustle, man, Goldie needs some help, man, so you can go ahead and click that link, man. Shout out to King on Deck. You can come help Goldie if you need. I'm not trolling. I'm giving you my honest opinion. It's
man, you're trolling like a fuck. You're doing a bullshit. You ain't doing shit, but calling out some dumbass shit that you ain't making no sense at all.
Devontae Walker says, Bud, a street fighter with superior boxing skills, game over. Okay, we go see. He also said, shout out to E3, family, and my nigga Goldie Logue. What up? He's saying shout outs to you, Goldie.
What up, DeMonte?
Yeah, see, Goldie, this how you know you was full of shit. I believe the college speaks European, aka wrestling. See, you didn't know what the fuck was going on in that corner, man. You was just
Stop. Fish, stop. Everybody know, that man, come on, man. You need to stop that shit. It wasn't I'm speaking no Russian in that goddamn corner. Stop that shit.
Hey, we got somebody to cut your camera on, King. I can put you on stage, man. We don't need another Brimley faking coming and imitating somebody, man. You got to cut your camera on. We don't need any Brimley imposters coming on. So yeah, Goldie, you don't know what the man was saying in that corner, man. So you trying to make up the okay? I got you, King. You cut your camera off. All right, Goldie, we about to holler at King, man. Coming to the stage, we got King, man. Welcome to the Yeah I Said It podcast. What's going on, bros?
What's happening? What it do, man?
Shit, what's going on?
Shout out to you, King. What up, baby? What's happening, Gold? Hey, Fish. See, this is why I say you trolling, bro. Now, you came up here and you dogged Canelo after the skull fight. You said that man looked washed. It was over with. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even cut off the ring against this dude. Now, all of a sudden, his fight looked better than Buzz against Madrimal. That sound like you trolling, Fish. Hello?
You got
two. Hey, hold on, Goldie. No, Goldie. Hold on, let me go. Hold on. So again, hold on. I see I gotta do this. Hold on. Hey, we're gonna go over some panel etiquette. When I bring y'all on, y'all got 2 minutes to speak. Please allow the guests their full 2 minutes to speak, and then we'll open the panel back up. Don't talk over nobody and let's have fun. So, King, I was giving you your time. I didn't know you was asking me a question. I thought that was a rhetorical statement. Question, go ahead. So you want me to answer the question? What was your question, sir?
Well, how can you now change your tune about Canelo?
Because I went back and watched that fight 5 times. And I seen that a coward was in the ring with Canelo, and there's nothing that a man can do when you're literally running. You won't even put 2 shoes on the ground to throw a punch at any given time. So it's no way to really assess that fight. So I saw all the damage that Crawford took in his fight, and there's no way I can compare that to what Canelo did. That's how.
So what was the damage that Crawford took?
It was a point in time with 4, 5 straight right hands landed at once in consecutive fashion from rounds 1 through 9. It was damn near an even fight. Like I just read those scorecards out: 115, 113, 115, 113. Your man landed 95 punches. Madrimov landed 84, according to CompuBox, allegedly. So that was a close fight. Madrimov did great work that night, man, whether you want to admit it or not.
So let me ask you a question, Fish. Since you're looking at the scorecards, according to the scorecards, I believe Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo in a split decision. Do you agree with the scorecards? Were they correct?
Nope. I don't agree with that scorecard.
Okay, according to the scorecards, the first fight, Triple G versus Canelo, ended in a draw. Did you agree with them scorecards?
No, I didn't.
But all of a sudden, when it comes to Bud Crawford, even though he whooped the shit out of Madrimov that night, and Madrimov barely threw punches, barely landed punches, you agree with them scorecards where you want to bring them up. But we know that these judges be fudging the goddamn numbers when it comes to these scorecards in these fights. Right?
Hey, so can I? So okay, yeah, you're right. So you know what? Can I reply to you? So,
yes, sir.
So Triple G is one of my favorite fighters of all time. I had to live with those decisions that the judges made. I have no control over that. I can talk about how it should have been, could have been, would have been, but that shit don't fucking matter. They you got to knock a motherfucker out to keep it from going to the cars. If not, you at the mercy of the court. So also, by profession, I am a referee in basketball and football. When a motherfucker in the crowd yelling, I should have did this and that, I whisper to them, shut the fuck up and watch the game.
Well, that's cute. But at the end of the day, Bud won that fight by unanimous decision. So whether he won by 2 rounds, 1 round, however it go, he won by unanimous decision. So the fight wasn't that close. He never won by majority decision, split decision, a draw, none of that. Unanimous decision, bro. So I don't even know why you even talking about that fight or talking about the scorecard. It wasn't that close of a fight. Regardless of what the judges say, with our own 2 eyes, we can all see that wasn't a close fight.
Hey, before I make you tap out like Goldie did, Kane, let me move to the next panelist that's coming to the stage. Cash Soprano, welcome to the Yeah I Said It podcast. You on with the Woodpack, man. Holla at us.
Whoa, you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, boss. How you doing?
All right, man. Salute to y'all, man. I'm just waiting for this fight, man. Everybody talking, everybody getting ready for it. I see Bud coming in and doing what he got to do. It's going to take pace and will to win this type of fight. Of course, Canelo going to come in with them double jabs, throw them lead rights. He going to do what he got to do. But once it gets to maybe round 6, 7, or 8, I think that's when the whole pace is going to just pick up even more. So if Bud going to win on points, that's all it's going to take. But if he going to have to stop him, he's going to have to do it because it's going to be a shootout regardless. Somebody getting hit. No matter who it is, somebody getting hit. We're not worrying about what happened with Skull. We're not worrying about Madrimov. Nah, it's time for this fight. And I think Bud got what it takes. I don't think Reynoso is going to be able to give Canelo what he needs to take him into them later rounds, especially if Bud come out, straight pace, straight movement, left to right. He don't have to go backwards. He can if he wanted to. He could get on his back foot, set up a few of them traps. Like I heard OG said, them uppercuts, them double uppercuts that he was hitting, kind of like the same ones he hit with Madrimov. Madrimov ain't see them coming. Madrimov was more into them hooks, trying to figure out all right, I can use a little head movement. So I guess they're ready for that. But I think the real thing people need to pay attention to in this fight is the corners. That's what people really need to pay attention to. That's always the real chess match, other than the dudes in the ring. It's gonna be a good fight anyway, but I think Bud gonna hit another gear and just take him out when he needs to. Because if he hurt him, he coming for him. And Canelo knows that too. Canelo knows I gotta hit him with something. Because ain't no walking him down. If you think any fighter actively is gonna walk down Bud, you out your mind. Especially if they're around the same size. No. The only person I can even see hanging with Bud and that type of thing is Janabek. And that's it. Most people don't even know who that is. That's the only guy. But that's just how I look at it. I'm waiting for a firefight because it's gonna happen regardless. Ain't gonna be no running what people try to put on him now, which is crazy. A man who's never ran. The only fight you can even say oh, he was on his foot. No, that's Postal. And look what he did to him. As soon as Postal noticed, oh, this boy can hit, really hit. Postal knew what time it was. Postal knew what time it was.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Soprano, I got a question.
That's why Postal got the hell out of the way.
Mr. Soprano, I got a question for you. So what's the key to Bud winning this fight? What's his best attribute that's gonna give him this victory, in your opinion?
The mental. It's all mental. the mental wins everything. The mental is gonna be what's gonna take him over. Now personally, I see an uppercut or a right cross coming in smooth on Canelo, something smooth. But it's gonna take a lot more than that. It's boxing, man. That's all. It's the hurt business. Somebody getting hurt, and I think that's gonna be Canelo.
Righty or lefty, Bud? Righty or lefty? What do you think he's gonna primarily fight at?
I think just because Bud that type of person, I could really see him starting off southpaw, and then once Canelo kind of like gets used to that little movement, bam, that's when that switch turns. Switch it, just to mess with him. Because of course everybody think like, oh, he had boots in camp, so that's gonna do something. Nah, I don't think that's gonna work. Because Canelo is more like is ready for that speed, but I think what Bo and them got him ready for is more of that power, like especially mid range in pocket. That's gonna surprise a lot of people because I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Just have him in pocket, let him throw them wide ones. He gonna aim for them hips. He gonna aim for them shoulders. He gonna aim for them shoulders. Now that people coming out like, oh, Bud's hurt. But meanwhile, it didn't came out like, oh, Canelo probably hurt his big toe. Like, man, we ain't hearing all that. We gonna see how it's gonna be in that ring. And I think Bud gonna take him to them waters. He ain't gonna carry him like Spence. We knew he was carrying Spence by like round 6. We knew what that was, and people were saying he was gonna get destroyed by him. That looked easy. But this right here, I think this is gonna be the one. This might be a real good fight on both sides.
Hey King, same question to you. What do you think Crawford is gonna primarily do? Fight righty or lefty?
I'm hoping. I think this, but I'm hoping he comes out orthodox. Canelo got the most vicious left hook of anybody that Bud didn't face that I can think of. And so, particularly early in that fight, the first 7-8 rounds, I think he need to fight orthodox, take away that left hook. I think everything else he sees coming. Once you get into the championship rounds, you didn't kind of diminish some of Canelo's power from them body shots and making him work. He needs to up the tempo. Once you get to the championship rounds, then he could switch to southpaw, and kind of finish him off. But hopefully he comes out orthodox, take away that left hook, you know what I'm saying, and box the socks off his ass.
I think southpaw, he's gonna switch to southpaw maybe about the 3rd round. Because he has been on figure Canelo ass out. And like I said, he's got to take it with that left hook. On the way, he's going to take a little edge with that right jab. You feel what I'm saying? He's going to make Canelo set it. Canelo going to have to reset. You feel what I'm saying? And Bud can't go in there and being Superman and like I said earlier, and get reckless. You feel what I'm saying? You got to fight a smart fight. But, at the end of the day, I see him beating the shit out of Canelo. I think it's another level to that young man we just haven't seen yet. I'm just going to keep it real.
Mr. Soprano, what's the most dangerous weapon that Canelo has that you worried about for Bud Crawford, your man?
Like he said, that left is pretty fast because he kind of feints it low, then goes high. Like he good at that. That left hook or that looping right. I could see him hitting Bud on the hands with them. But I don't see that punch really making it through there.
I cut your camera on, Joe Cool, and I'll pull you up on stage, man. All right, we got a new. Let's holler at Joe Cool. What's up, Joe Cool? Welcome to the Yeah I Said It podcast. What you got for us, man?
What's going on? Can y'all hear me? I'm at work.
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Okay.
Go ahead. You got 2 minutes, man. The floor is yours.
Okay. All I gotta say is after the 6th round, the fatigue gonna set in on Canelo, and Bud gonna wear his body down. He's gonna go to the body, and I think he'll win by unanimous decision. But he has the power to at least drop him one time. But I feel like he gonna make Canelo miss a lot of shots that he normally would land because he don't have a jab for one, and 2, he don't have his footwork he's flat-footed, so he don't really use his feet like that. So that's all I got, man.
I appreciate you, Joe Cool, man. Well, the panel back open, fellas.
Like I say, All I want you to do is come on and say, Bud is the man. That's all I need you to come on and say. Bud is the man. It's going to be a very exciting fight. It's not going to be no boring fight. I don't know where Q and everybody that get this shit from that Bud is going to run from this nigga. Man, it's not going to be none of that.
I don't think with all that added weight, I don't think he gonna be able to move even if he wanted to, Goldie.
I don't think. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't think the weight is gonna have a effect on that.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
How much did he weigh when he fought Matrimony? He weighed like 170.
169.
You know what I'm saying?
169.
He still had speed. He still used his footwork. He was fine.
Yeah,
So,
that footwork is in full effect for that fight because he had to.
Yeah.
Is everybody on this panel right now gonna pull up after the fight, win, lose, or draw?
Yeah. Where we going at?
You know we're gonna be there.
I'm gonna be on the road, but if you live, I'm in here.
King, I think you gonna be in somebody buffet, man. I don't think you
No.
Damn, King.
Nah, bro. I already took my day off. You dig what I'm saying? That night, I'm gonna go give me some tortillas and quesadillas and some nachos, and we're gonna have a siesta and a fiesta over here, man. So yes, I will. I am gonna pull up. You know what I'm talking about? After Bud win this here fight, man.
Hey, your job. I don't know if you self-employed or if you got a job. You punch a clock or whatever, man. But if you do, you probably need to go and tell your boss you ain't coming in on Monday, man.
Why would I miss Monday?
Because your boy about to be laying on that mat, man.
Well, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that, fam.
Man, going into your hiatus like Arrow.
Man, did you hear what Tim Bradley said? If Bud lose, man, that boy gonna lose his mind. And y'all are an extension of him, man. Y'all nerve endings are connected to his. So if that motherfucker lose, y'all are gonna be fucking depressed, man. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all are not gonna sound like this Saturday night, man. And by midnight, y'all are not gonna sound like this, man. This shit is about to be so fucking funny, man. I
ain't gonna lie. I'm bad with names. Are you one of the ones that was going for Arrow?
You know it,
man. That's irrelevant, man.
That's irrelevant. You saying that's irrelevant?
Of course, you saying this.
Hey, why are we talking? If we talk about Earl Spence, we could talk about that super fight that's coming up in early next year between him and Charlo. If y'all want to talk
super fight.
Big fish.
Arrow might get him, man. Arrow might
big
get
fish.
Big
that ain't no super fight.
Big fish.
Big fish. Y'all talk about I be hating. Y'all talk about I be hating. Jamel Charlo, a former undisputed champion, like y'all love to say, a motherfucker undisputed.
Semi-retired.
Not a super fight, man.
Fully retired. Oh. So you talking about a semi-retired and a fully retired fighter fighting each other, which it ain't gonna happen. But now that's a super fight.
Yeah, that's a super fight.
Come on,
like
two depressed boxers off their last two losses.
That's not a super fight. That's a super fight. Two washed up motherfuckers.
I think that's gonna be an okay fight.
Goldie, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Time out, Goldie. I don't know if y'all heard earlier. Me and Goldie was going in about the fight of the century, and this motherfucker Goldie stopped the fucking show talking about breaking news. Lamont Roach versus Pitbull Cruz about to fight. Now you want to talk? You want to shit on motherfucking Mr. Charlo Goldie? Are you kidding me?
Man, come on, man. Them two washed up motherfuckers need to have a goddamn tune-up fight before they fight one another. Why don't see that dead ass fight?
Pitbull Cruz,
and they got the same trainer.
I see you, Jamal.
Who's gonna train Earl for that fight?
No, you full of shit, man. I'm about to bring my main man Jamal in on the show, man. Welcome to the stage. You got 2 minutes, man. Y'all mute your mics and let Jamal cook, man. What's up, bro?
What's up, General? What's going on, man?
Chilling, man.
Hey, man, I'm gonna be real quick. I'm good, man. All is well, man. Now, look, I've been going back and forth with this fight, man. I tell you, I'm a big Crawford fan, man. Y'all know that, but man, I don't like this fight for Crawford, man. I just don't like it, man. I really do believe Crawford is just biting off a little bit more than he can chew here, man. Because I think it's going to be a decent fight, but I don't believe he's going to be able to handle Canelo's power, man. I just don't. And if he showed me otherwise, cool. But I just don't see it happening. I mean, you can't convince me that that Canelo can hit all these big guys and put them on their ass or get them to run from this power, and then somehow thinking that Bud can just absorb all these shots. I just refuse to believe it. Now, do Crawford have some stinging shots that he probably can get Canelo attention? Maybe, but at 154, he didn't have those stinging shots that I seen him at 135, 140, 147. 154 showed me a little difference. Like he ain't had that much, pop on him like that. So to move up two more weight classes, I see Canelo coming forward with a high guard and letting Crawford give him anything he wants to get his shots off you know, and he's not a Mayweather, man. He don't swim without getting wet. He's going to get touched in this fight. And the biggest question, man, everybody's saying if he can take his shots, man, he's not taking Canelo shots. Not nothing clean. I don't care if he hit him on the shoulders, elbows, or whatever. You seen Bivol after the fight, man. This man blocked a lot of shit, and his arms was blue and purple. And you talking about 175 pounder. So it's just tough for me to believe, man, that Crawford can pull this off. Now I'm rooting for him, but I just don't see it happening, man. That's my take.
See, man, that's a Bud Crawford fan with some sense, man. So what you have to say about that, King?
He never said he was a Bud Crawford fan. He said he was
is a
rooting for
Bud
Bud.
Crawford.
He said he
I'm
was
a
rooting
Bud
for
fan.
Bud.
Yeah,
I'm a
I'm
Bud
telling
fan.
you, I know. I've been talking to Jamal for years, man. He is a Bud Crawford fan with sense. He's not a Bud buddy. He's a Terence Crawford fan with sense.
Damn, I gave Canelo his respect. I'm a Bud buddy too.
No, I ain't talking. I'm talking to King. Nah,
I'm
Mr.
hurt.
I
Soprano.
gotta be a
I'm
Bud
talking to
buddy.
King.
I'm hurt.
Nah, I
And
ain't
so
talking to
King,
you.
so let me because I just got on. Hey King, give me your breakdown again because I just got on. I just want to hear, how you feel the fight go.
How I think it's gonna go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or why you think Bud? Yeah, just give me your breakdown.
Well, I think Bud gonna come out orthodox, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
Take away that left hook. A bunch of body work. Foot movement, angles. Use his distance as much as he can. He's gonna get hit. Like people acting like Bud feel like he gotta avoid punches from Canelo because he's this devastating puncher. He's not, bro. Canelo is not one punch knocking people out. He not
Does he
breaking
have to be?
bones. He not breaking bones when okay. So, like I said, Bud understands he's gonna get hit, but he's also gonna hit Canelo. The point is to make Canelo respect him enough where he's not just coming in reckless with these long winding shots that he be doing on other people who just trying to survive Canelo. Canelo's gonna have to fight. The more that Canelo has to fight, the more output, the more movement, the more head move, because that's what they talking about Canelo now. He gonna do head movement. He going back to when he used to do that a lot. And okay, we know he gasses out. 8th round, 9th round, Bud switched to southpaw, and that's when I think Bud is gonna really start stepping on shit. I got Bud out boxing Canelo, boxing his goddamn socks off, and winning by unanimous decision.
Hey,
How many rounds?
King.
What's the rounds you giving?
Huh?
How many rounds you giving Bud?
7-5.
7-5. You think he'll win a close fight like that?
I do, because of how big a stage this fight is gonna be on. You're gonna have millions and millions and millions of people watching this fight.
Mm-hmm.
High profile fight.
Mm-hmm.
I do
Now let me.
believe that they gonna score this fight
Okay.
fairer than they have in the past.
Okay. I see. I don't because we seen Mayweather win 12 rounds and got a split decision.
Yeah, I
Okay.
brought that up
And,
earlier.
Mayweather was
All
way
day.
more popular. He was way more popular than Canelo at that time. And we seen this man wash him for 12 rounds and get a split decision, my brother. Now you tell me you think Terence Crawford, well, pro Canelo, we ain't never seen Crawford get booed like he's been getting these last few days. You think he gonna go in
He got
there
booed
and
like
eat?
that 2 years ago.
Nah, not like this. You
Yes, he
not
did.
like this.
He got
Yes,
booed
You
he
in
did.
ain't
And
never
he
Scotland for
got
seen
cussed.
sure.
And he
you,
got cussed
you
out.
you ain't never seen Bud get booed like this. Who he get booed like this on?
The Earl
Versus Ricky
sexuals.
Burns in Scotland.
The Earl sexuals.
Well, we talking about but back then they didn't know Bud back then. So yeah, I give you that. But I'm talking about
They
ever
see
since he's
exactly
been
what
a
these Mexican fans now see, just a black fighter. That's why they keep
no,
saying like,
but
"Oh,
Bud is known
don't
though,
run like
man.
Charlo." That's ridiculous.
It's just that when you fight Canelo, man, the crowd, man, you think about how this crowd gonna go crazy. Think about how the crowd is going to influence these judges this weekend. Every little shot Canelo, even if he missed whatever he blocked, they are going to go crazy. And I'm telling you, he can't win no 7-5 fight. He would
Do
have to
you
go in
think?
there and dominate. He would have to go in there and dominate.
Well, I believe that he's going to dominate, but I'm still making it a close fight. I said he's going to box Canelo socks off. So I
He's
do
going.
believe that he's gonna put up one of his best performances ever. It ain't gonna be as
Well, you can't.
dynamic. It ain't gonna be as dynamic as the Earl performance, but as the overall, like my boy E3 would say. Well,
Well, you can't
E3
say
just
he
say mouth
dominating
class.
if you giving him 5 rounds. You can't say he gonna dominate if you giving
No,
Canelo
yes, I
five
can
rounds.
because like you're speaking on the judges.
No, I'm thinking
I'm
about
including
you.
the
You said
judges.
you giving
I'm
it
including the
75.
judges in that score.
Oh, okay, you
Yes,
including the judges.
I'm
Okay, but
including the judges
so
in
in
that score.
reality, you saying you giving them 9 rounds. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, no less than 8.
I'm calling
No
Okay.
less than 8. But
Hey man, that's bullshit. Hey Jamal, you put that man in the corner, man, and slap the shit out his ass just then. King, why you on this bullshit right now, man? The
what
fuck
bullshit
you
I'm
talking
on?
about? You said the man you had him, he asked you to break down the fight. You said 7 rounds to 5, and now you talking about some judges shit and trying to switch it up,
Well,
man.
now I said Bud is gonna box his socks off. I said that, Fish.
Do you
Uh-oh.
But
believe Floyd boxes
we
socks
can't
off?
pretend
Do you believe
that
Floyd boxes socks off?
we can't pretend that Canelo does not get the benefit of the doubt. When I talked to you, when I first came on, who's the 2 fights that I brought up?
Hey, first, hold on, time
Canelo
out,
versus
King.
Triple G.
Time out, King. Can you put the grapes up, man? We hear you smacking on them grapes, my nigga.
eating healthy, man.
God
Hey,
damn.
hey, Fish, I'm sitting back here listening to you with this bullshit that you're talking. You feel I ain't saying nothing. I'm just sitting back here relaxing, just listening to you with this bullshit. You don't believe half the shit that you say out your own motherfucking mouth.
Hey man,
What's the
King was
bullshit
just
he's
talking.
saying,
Why
Golden?
you interrupt
Huh?
King, man? You
What's the
switch. You move.
bullshit General talking about?
Yeah,
What's the
quit. I
bullshit you
haven't
Man,
believe he's
even
saying?
said nothing.
man,
It's
let me
been
tell you
King and
something.
Jamal. Let King and Jamal finish, man. Go ahead, King and Jamal.
Okay,
Y'all
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
As I was
Now I just
saying.
wanted his breakdown. But I think I got a picture of where he at with it.
But Big Fish, the 2 fights that I brought up to you when I first came up here was Canelo Floyd, Canelo Triple G. 2 fights that by and large the public looked at, felt that the fight went one way. Floyd dominated. Triple G won. It was a close contested fight, but most people feel Triple G won. Canelo got the benefit of the doubt. I believe Bud is going to box his socks off.
But
But
we
at the
asked
end of
about
the day,
your
he's
score.
going to get.
He asked about your scorecard though, King.
That's
He
right.
wouldn't account for the judges.
So I'm sorry. I did not specify that in my score that Canelo was gonna get some rounds that he really didn't get because of the judges.
No.
I didn't include that in my synopsis. My bad.
Jamal asked you what was your scorecard gonna be, not the judge's scorecard.
He didn't say. He said, "What is the scorecard?" Not mine. He said, "What's the scorecard gonna be?" I said 7-5.
Am I tripping, Jamal?
That's what the man said.
I didn't specifically say, but I was talking about. I thought he knew I was talking about his scorecard.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping.
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't understand.
The man did say 7-5, and Jamal asked him, said, "How can you make it a close fight if it's 7-5?"
Basically, like if Canelo, if we all believe it's a 7-5 fight, if we gave Crawford 7 rounds, I believe that's too close. I don't think Crawford squeaks out a narrow victory in this fight. I don't think they'd give it to him.
Especially in Vegas. That's exactly why I said
I don't think they'd give it to him. He would have to dominate.
If anything, I think if anything, they'll make it a draw to save face for Canelo. Crawford will really have to put on a beautiful masterclass. Really,
he would have to. He has to.
He would. He'll have to step on that gas. He'll have to.
And I don't believe he. I don't believe he will.
Let's go back. Let's go back and look at the Bivol fight. Bivol beat the shit out of Canelo, but they gave Canelo the first 4 rounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you think that? But Golden, that's my point, man. It's going to take for Crawford to put on a Spence-like performance. He ain't got to be that dominant, but he going to have to put on a performance like that.
I also said that.
I don't see him doing that, man.
It don't have to be.
I said it's not going to be as dynamic. It's not going to be as dynamic as him versus Earl, but he is going to box that boy's socks off. I think that Canelo is going to bring the best out of Bud defensively, movement, counter punching. I think Bud going to put on a goddamn show.
Listen, I hope that you're right, man. I'm pulling for him, man. If you put your money on it, like if I was a betting man, I would put it on the odds with Crawford, because if I believe anybody could do it, I believe it's him. But I just don't see him doing it though.
Bud not just throwing just one punch and just waiting for you. If Canelo think he gonna throw out them lazy double jabs and just make sure that right hand come, he get hit with something.
I think that's gonna be the key of this fight. Crawford is going to have to shoot in between them punches with at least a 2 or 3 hit combination. And if he got to move or tie up or whatever he got to do to make sure he ain't getting his shots off, he's going to have to play it smart like that. But he's going to have to catch in between shots. Now, he might take a shot or 2 to get that off.
Like he always does.
Yeah, but now you're talking about the power. But you talking about the power at 168 now, man. That makes all the difference in the world.
That's the only thing people are going to say about this fight is the weight. But I see Bud getting in that chest. A lot of people are not going to be able to see it. I think he's going to do it, though.
Well, I got a question for y'all. What do y'all think going to happen in the clinch? Who's going to show the stronger fighter in the clinch? Who's the better inside fighter?
I think Bud will get him. Bud will get him in the clinch.
Bud, I'm letting him come in there just to get a feel of him. But once they really get warmed up to each other, push his ass around.
I think Bud will get him in that, general, because he just got that type of strength, man. Especially when it comes to wrestling and tussling. He just has that type of strength. Yeah.
I don't think Bud.
If Canelo pick Bud up, that means he's frustrated. He done lost the fight. He tried to pick Bud up and slam Bud. He done lost the fight.
That'd be the worst thing he could do. That'd be the worst thing you can do.
I
want Canelo to make him mad. I want Canelo to make Bud mad. Hit him with something. I
don't think Bud is going to exert his energy where it's going to be, a shoving match. The only thing I think Bud is going to do is when Canelo gets him up against the ropes and Bud does clinch him, he going to do what he always do. He going to spin him to where now his back is versus the center of the ring as opposed to on the ropes when the official come to separate him. That's the only way he gonna use his strength in the clinch. Bud ain't finna be exerting his energy, trying to prove something. Now him shoving Earl across the ring, that was just to make a point, to Earl and his fans. But I think Bud gonna be smart in this one. Watch him spin Canelo in the clinch. He gonna spin Canelo where his back is no longer against the ropes.
I know what you're talking about, King, and that's a good breakdown. But he gonna have to take a couple of body shots when he in that position in order to get away from that too, though.
Now
And
hold on. I got a
another
question.
thing, General. Go
I
ahead.
got
Go
a
ahead.
question back to the panel. Speaking of body shots, do Canelo take body shots well?
We don't know.
I think so.
I don't see too many people.
So.
I don't see too many people really dedicate themselves to even trying to attack Canelo body like that.
Triple G never threw body shots.
Man,
He never threw
Canelo.
body shots to Canelo's body because he was terrified of the counter coming up top.
Yeah, and Bud need to be too.
Man, this is gonna be a good fight, man.
I seen the Howard McGill fight that did take to that nigga body. Canelo don't like them body shots, man. That's why I always say if Bud stop it, it's gonna be to the body. It's gonna be to the body.
He ain't stopping no Canelo, man.
Bud
he ain't
needs to make
Canelo.
Bud needs to make quick pivots.
Man, he a man. Anybody could get stopped. He a man.
Anybody can get stopped, but would you put money on that? Would you put money on this? On that stopper?
I already got money on it.
That Crawford to stop him?
I sure am. Sure is.
Who was that talking right there? Who was that?
Kazi.
Oh, okay. That's confident, baby. I give you that. That's respect.
Yeah, I'm not just looking at fighters like, oh, like who they fought this, who they did that. No, look at their camps, look at what they can do. It's certain patterns that you pick up on. That's why I'm like, it's hard to pick against Bud. It's hard.
Hey, Jamal.
Man, I'm just saying, like, I'm just finding it amazing that y'all think Bud is coming in and stopping this man that fought all these big guys, light heavyweights. Y'all think Bud gonna come in here and stop this man?
Hey,
that's amazing, man.
Hey, it's about will. It's about willpower. It's blood sport. This ain't boxing.
It's boxing.
Somebody
but still,
going down.
Still gotta, somebody might go down, and I don't think it'll be Canelo.
Hey man, I see you Saturday and a Sunday. I see.
Okay.
Where you put that bet in there, Kazi?
Yeah, but please tell me, you bet Vegas on them odds?
Nah, he was on Monopoly.com.
I'm not. I don't be in the. I don't be into the booth. So I looked at the FanDuel. I'm like, why not?
Okay, what was the odds on FanDuel? What was the odds? I know that got to be. You make some good money for that.
Get back on that. Hold up. I got to load back in it.
You probably can put $50 on there. They probably give you $5,000.
Just the guy said $125 will win you $1,000 for a TKO. If Crawford get the knockout of TKO. Yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that might be a donation.
Plus
I tell you one thing in 2 days show. Canelo, if Bud hurting, Canelo cannot show that he got hurt.
He better not.
He got to mask that motherfucker.
Man, that man got an iron chin, y'all. Y'all act like y'all just be disrespecting Canelo, man.
Hold on. We're not disrespecting. See, that's what everybody fuck up at. You don't have to hit him in that motherfucker chin to hurt him.
You gotta hit him right. 8 pounds of
pressure. You gotta hit him right. You can hit him right. Listen, you can hit this motherfucker in the ear and knock an equilibrium
off. I get y'all, man. I on the overall scan, I get y'all, but what does that man history has shown y'all to make that statement?
But what I'm saying is, no, you missed my point. What I just said. I said if Bud was to hurt, I ain't say if he hit him in the chin or anywhere else. If Bud was to hit him, and Canelo kind of stumbled up, Bud will finish him.
Best finish in the game for a reason.
Both ways though, Goldie shit.
That go both ways.
What's a plus 1300?
So y'all don't believe? Okay, so let me ask y'all this: y'all don't believe that y'all seen a different? Now I'm not saying it was garbage, but y'all don't believe y'all seen a different Bud at 154.
No, we saw a Bud who was able to process a fighter, who was able to switch his style up. He was able to figure out, okay, if you doing all of this, you're gonna come with that right hand. I want that left. That was the left he kept hitting on. On Virgil with? That's the punch Bud wanted because he's a counter puncher. If he would have threw that left, Bud was gonna tee off, same way he did in them later rounds. That's how he won that fight. He took them.
I'm not talking about. I'm not. Yeah, he did. He did. I'm talking about when I'm talking about his power. You think his power was the same?
He
The
hurt
opponent told
Madrimov
us
twice. He hurt Madrimov twice down the stretch of that fight.
Yeah,
And,
Madrimov told us
so,
different. He
and
said
bro,
that boy hit.
if he didn't have no power, then Madrimov would have took far more chances than he
I
took.
didn't say he
You
had.
talking
I
about
didn't
seeing a
say he didn't
different
have no
Bud?
power.
If anything,
I
I
didn't
saw a
say.
different Madrimov than I saw a different Bud.
Yeah,
I didn't say
hey,
he
he
didn't have no
he
power.
definitely
Y'all
got a
might
fan
think,
out of me that night. That was a good game plan he had.
listen. Y'all might think I'm crazy for what I'm about to
And then you
say.
talking about moving up to 168, man. I don't think y'all giving that
Hold on.
enough respect, man.
Check this
Hey,
out. I'm gonna say this in here.
gotta see it.
Y'all might think I'm crazy about what I'm fit to say, but if Boy would have went in there and whitewashed Madrimov,
Wouldn't be in
we
this
won't
fight.
we won't be getting this fight.
So
Right,
you
Goldie.
pretty much
You know what, Goldie? But guess what? It don't make it seem like Bud went in there and fought like that and made that performance on
No,
purpose.
I'm just saying,
It,
if
you
that's
Boy
what he
know,
would have went in
doing,
there,
Jamal. That's
if Boy
yeah.
exactly
would have
what
had
he's
stopped,
saying.
if
That's
Boy would
exactly
have
Right.
had
what
stopped,
he's saying.
if Boy would have had stopped
You don't
Madrimov,
think Bud wanted to? You
No,
don't think
he
Bud wanted to keep his
no,
knockout streak going? He wanted
listen,
to. He
man,
just
let me tell you
couldn't.
something.
he
The,
says
the, the
before
reason
every
why I'm
fight he's not
saying
looking for a knockout. If it's there, it's
He's
there.
not
it's
looking
there.
The
right, but
object is to
we all
win.
know when somebody got a knockout streak like that, they might not say it publicly, but make no mistake about it.
Ego.
He wanted to go up there and continue that streak.
Hey, he
But
could
listen,
have if
Yeah,
he would have
but
fought somebody else.
he can't
But
control
hey,
what the next
we on.
fighter do though. Like if the next fighter won't engage with you, you know what I'm saying? And then
And,
once down the
right.
stretch of the
If
fight,
we gonna give
he
him that
start
grace and we
he
not
start
giving Canelo
clinching.
that grace, we can't
And why
respect
y'all
him.
think that Canelo was way more of a slicker fighter than it sounds like y'all giving him credit for? He
The
not
best
going.
Canelo
I'm
we
Bud
not
ain't
seen
saying
gonna
was
be
that.
on
able to hit him
steroids.
clean.
I'm not giving him
Bud
that.
ain't gonna be able to hit him clean either,
Uh,
like that.
The
hey,
best
That
fellas,
man
Canelo we
knows how to
seen was on
slip punches.
steroids. I'm not
hey,
giving
He
him that.
knows how to. He
I
knows how to slip punches.
yeah,
Hey, y'all, hold up. Fitz trying to say something.
hey, Jamal, I posed the question to Goldie earlier. I want you to answer it. Then I want to go to Kaz, then King. I want all of y'all to answer this. If Canelo
Mhm.
is a level 10 in comparison to Madrimov, it is a level 10, then what is Madrimov compared to Canelo skill wise?
Man, Matchmark is probably about at a 4 or 5, and Canelo is at a 10.
Same thing I said.
King, what you say?
Uh,
I say he
I,
about a
I,
5.
I pretty much agree with that. I just think that the skill sets are completely different. Like what Madrimov does in the ring is nothing close or comparative to what Canelo does. Like
So
the constant movement, in and out movement, head movement, feints. Like his feints is on a whole nother planet compared to Canelo. And Canelo
nah,
has great feints, but I'm talking about the number of them, like the
Right, but
quantity of them. So I think that they're just two completely different fighters. I'm not saying Madrimov is on nowhere near the level of Canelo as a fighter, but they skill sets are completely different. So I don't think the
right,
comparison is fair.
Yeah, you can't compare no
right. So
Eastern
what? But
European to a
what
Mexican
skill
fighter.
set? Right. So what skill set would you give Canelo from a skill set?
I think Canelo is a so if he's at a 10, I think his skill set is more comparable fighting style wise to Errol.
To Errol?
High guard fighters, jab to get
Man, you
in.
gotta be kidding, man. I
That's
know you ain't
Jab,
just say
jab,
that, man.
body. Jab,
punches.
jab, body. Jab, jab,
Man,
overhand.
I
Bro,
Jab,
know
jab,
I'm just
you. Come
overhand.
saying.
on, man. Come on, man.
I'm
I know
just
you ain't just
saying.
say that, man.
No, I think he's an upgraded version of Earl.
Man,
He has
Earl is the
more head,
type of
like he
fighter.
has more.
Earl.
He's slicker than Earl. He has better head movement than Earl. He's a counter puncher, which Earl ain't a counter puncher.
So how can
Like
you compare the two,
that's
brother? How can you
because
compare the two?
because I'm talking about if you look at Canelo's last 7, 8, 9 fights, he hasn't been using his head movement. Like he hasn't been much of a counter puncher. So when you look at his style, what he has become now, he looks like
His
an
last,
upgraded
you said
version
his
of Earl.
last
He's
7.
just a
You said
harder
his
hitting
last.
Earl Spence.
Man, I don't know. I think you got this one a little misconstrued with this one, man. I wouldn't even put them two on the same. I wouldn't even bring up Earl name when it comes to Canelo. Not even a little bit.
Picture up
I don't know why.
Not even a little bit, man.
Jab,
You know
jab,
why?
jab,
You know
power
why?
punch. When
because
they
Earl.
want to get you against the ropes,
Jab,
attack
jab,
your
hook.
body.
Jab, jab, body.
It's just one is a southpaw, one is the orthodox fighter. Now Canelo is better than Earl. I don't want nobody to think I'm
By a
saying that
mile,
Earl
by
is
a
on the
mile
level
though,
of
brother. By a
Same,
mile.
I
same
said we
question.
almost got
agree.
that fight.
Agree.
Canelo is a 10. What is Earl? Same question to everybody. Since y'all trying to say this
Oh
bullshit.
man, they
He a
both
Oh,
5.
man.
He a 5.
Right.
yeah, about a 5.
So that's
About a 5.
what's confusing me, man. When we talk about skill set,
Well, at
and but
least
you
now he's a
saying that
5.
they right there.
I'm saying
Are you
they have.
saying that they got?
I'm saying
You
they have
trying to say they
similar.
got some similarities in their fighting style? Yes, but they ain't they skill. His skill set is way superior than Earl's.
Especially
But
defense.
again,
Everybody can have similar stuff in their styles, but skill set, he's way man. You can't even compare the two.
I can't if we're looking at the recent Canelo. I'm not talking about a younger Canelo who used his boxing skills, counter punching, head movement, keeping his head off the line, those types of things. Like the feints. Like he was a more complete boxer then.
Hey,
If you look at his
General,
recent
do me
fights,
a
he
favor,
hasn't
General.
shown that.
He said the last 7 fights. Go back to Canelo. Can you look up Canelo's last 7 fights?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, if you look
I
if you
think
look at
you
his
going back a
recent
little
fights,
too
Brody,
far.
he hasn't been
Yeah,
he
but
hasn't been he hasn't been
you
showing
said
his
the
counter
last
punching.
7 or 8 fights. I don't
Right.
think it go back that
And so
far.
I'm saying if you look at those fights, tell me the fight that he's been using his head movement, where he's been counter punching, where he's been, using his fights, bro. It's all been straightforward, high guard, jab, jab, power punch, overhand right, left hook, uppercuts. If he gets you against the ropes, he finna attack your body.
He
That's
look
Earl Spence Jr.
he couldn't get past Bibble's jab, but he was weaving a lot of shots.
Yeah, but
Bibble couldn't hit him
he got
clean.
the shit. Yeah, he got his ass whooped against Bivol.
He got whooped because he
I ain't
couldn't
gonna
beat
lie.
the jab,
Past 7
but
sound about right though.
he was not getting hit. Like he was still weaving a lot of punches. Nobody
And
really hits Canelo
how long
clean.
ago did he fight?
You ain't never really seen
How long
Canelo
ago
come
did he
out with his
fight Bivol?
eye.
How
What was
long
that?
ago did he
A
fight
couple years
Bivol?
ago. Couple years ago.
Yeah,
Um,
Bivol
but,
was about
but
like at that 7 fight mark. Him in that last Triple G fight, that's around there. That's around 7.
that was 7 fights ago.
He fight twice a year, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
he didn't
I mean
lose
that
to
one.
Bivol that long ago. It really wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't that long ago. It don't seem like it was 7 fights ago.
Yeah,
That's about
that's
5 or
that's that
6.
that
Was
activity.
it? Okay. Okay. But my point is, you ain't even with that loss. You don't never see him come out with a busted lip, bruised, broke, swole up eye. Like don't nobody hit him clean.
Yeah, because ain't
Even if you
nobody
want to say
trying to.
people,
They ain't trying to fight him. They
and it's a
trying to
reason for that,
survive.
brother. It's a reason for that.
That's because
Yeah, because
they're afraid of
they.
it.
Come on,
They're
man.
afraid. Listen, the thing is, they look at Canelo, and by the time they get in the rank Canelo, they freeze up. They are afraid of Canelo.
But
And that's
they freezing up because they feeling that power and they saying, "Oh shit, this shit is different." Just like Charlo, when
You
he
know
got
what?
in there, he like, "Man, this shit is different. This wasn't what I
Yeah, but
expected."
Charlo was
Whose fault
defeated
is
before
that?
he ever stepped in the ring, bro. You can tell in
I
the press
think I
conferences
think
how friendly he was. That
Yeah,
dude ain't want to
too
fight because
friendly.
it was a payday for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Payday. You want
Yeah,
payday?
he didn't. Yeah, he wasn't like that against Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison, he was on 10. I was like, why not be like
yeah,
that for Canelo?
man, he'll lose in that second fight to Tony Harris. Tony Harris stopped playing with
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He did. He
and
was
he
losing.
had to get that mysterious bottle, but you ain't hear
Yeah,
from me.
he was losing. Man, you know what? I seen an interview with Tony Harrison. Man, did y'all see this dude? Man, this dude losing. He looked like he got brain. He sounded like he got brain
Yeah,
damage. That man slurring. I
yeah,
said, man, that
yeah,
shit fucked me up. Cause Tony Harrison was a good talker, man. He talking shit with the
super
best of
bad,
them.
super bad.
But man, his last interview, man, he slurring, man. He gonna sound like James Tony soon, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said,
it hurt. Yeah,
damn.
it hurt to watch. Yeah, it hurt to watch that interview, man. That's still super bad. That's still super
Yeah,
bad.
I fuck with Tony Harrison. I became a fan of him even more from that whole Charlo saga.
Shit, that was his dancing partner. Cause them two together,
Yeah, yeah, no
Jesus,
question. No question.
Jesus, that was a good little scrap, man. Damn.
Yeah, those were two good ass fights. That Tony Harrison should have won both of those fights, man.
I thought Charlo won the first fight. I thought he won the first fight, but he definitely was
Charlo
losing the
on that
second one.
fight.
He was too emotional for that first one. It was too
And they cried.
emotional.
He cried like a bitch in that second fight.
The
I
second
can see
one,
why.
Tony Harrison, like, nigga, I'm not even going to run from you. I'm going to stay in the pocket with you and
He would have.
outbox you. You know, I think the first fight, Tony Harrison was giving him a little too much respect. That's why I don't think he won it. I don't think you take the title like that. But, that second fight, he was well on his way to win.
Man,
He started bullshitting around in the fight with Charlo and lost the fight. And
Can I
Charlo
ask
caught him.
Can I ask Big Fish a question?
Yeah,
Yeah, go
sure.
ahead.
I can tell.
Do you expect Bud to step into the ring with Canelo and put on his track shoes and run from Canelo?
Nah, I expect for him to with Floyd. I expect him to do the same thing Floyd did. Soon as that bell ring, Floyd ran and stepped on that man's toe in the middle of the ring and stayed there. If he don't do that and he fight going backwards, he could, like y'all say, I've never seen him do that before, and I don't think he can do that. So he better not
wait,
try to
wait. Seeing
change
who
up.
go? Wait. Seeing who go backwards?
I've never seen Crawford fight backwards before.
He's
How?
done it. He's definitely done it.
How?
He's
He
definitely
did
done
it.
it.
He
That's how
did it
he
at
set up
points.
them.
He
That's how
did it
he
at
set up a
points
lot of
against
them
Earl. He
traps.
did it. He did it at points against Porter.
Yeah, Deshaun.
Nah, nah,
But
He
yeah,
damn near
nah,
definitely
every
did
fight,
he
Deshaun.
can,
damn near
he
every fight
definitely
that
can
he
fight
fight, he
going
going
backwards.
backwards
Nah,
for
he
portion of the
definitely can
fight.
Fight
fight
on the
going
back
backwards.
foot. He probably
At
Yeah,
140, that's when he did it the most. Cause like he'll
yeah, he
kind of
can fight
step
on
on you a little bit, but
he
then just
definitely
kind of
can fight
pull
on his
low.
back foot, General. He can
Yeah,
fight on his back foot.
he does it. He does it damn near every fight. It's for portions of the fight. But like I told y'all on the last live, there's gonna be a point in the fight where Bud is gonna step on shit. He gonna start
Yep.
stepping up to Canelo and have Canelo on his back foot. He
It's
gonna
already
do
in
it.
his head. It's already
Yeah,
there. He
that's
already
how he's
planning on it.
fighting, bro. But
It's
yeah,
gonna be a good
I don't
scrap,
think
man.
I
It's gonna
don't
be a
think
real
that he
good
just
scrap.
see people. I feel like people are trying to set this up. When Bud boxes Canelo, they gonna say Bud was running because he not gonna stand there and go toe to toe in a slugfest with Canelo. He not finna do that. He ain't supposed to, bro. He gonna
Nah, he not
use
supposed
angles.
to.
He gonna use his length at some points. Some points he gonna fight in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna mix it up and fight different, but he's not gonna be running. He ain't gonna be on his back foot the whole night. He gonna step on Canelo toes at some point in this fight.
That's the effect of having 6 different eyes looking. Dude got 3
Look, let me
coaches
say
for a
this to you,
reason.
Ken. I have no problem with Crawford backing up at all. Like, I don't think he's gonna do a William Skull. I don't think he's gonna do that. But if he gotta be on his back foot to catch and shoot, then I'm okay with that. If that's what he's gotta take, I'm okay with that. I ain't got
If
I
no
you
think
look
he
problem
at
with
gonna
it,
that.
do it some. I
listen,
think he gonna
listen.
do
If
it
you look at it,
some.
that's how he caught Earl in that seventh round when he baked up, got on his back foot and leaned up against that rope and caught Earl.
Yeah,
That's
Earl
how
was
he
like,
got the second
yeah,
knockdown.
Earl was like, let me go get him. Didn't even see that uppercut coming.
Bro,
He
if
big.
y'all, because I didn't watch that Earl fight about 30 times. The first 3 rounds, 3.5, 4 rounds, Earl was coming forward that whole time.
Yes.
Right
Bud
into
was
that
fighting.
jab.
Bud was fighting, backing up. For them first 3 to 4 rounds. The 5th round is when he started stepping towards Earl, and Earl is now all of a sudden trying to fight off his back foot, which he can't do.
Nah, it
But
wasn't the first 3 rounds because he knocked his ass
Nah,
out.
nah, yeah, nah. He wasn't back. He stayed in the pocket with him. He
Yeah,
was hitting him with the
that
Yeah,
jab.
yeah.
He
Earl
stayed
was
in the pocket with him.
Earl overextended. That's why them
He was just
jabs kept coming.
overextending. Yeah, he wasn't walking
shit,
him down. He wasn't backing up. Nah, that wasn't what happened.
nah. I advise y'all to
Shit,
go watch that
shit.
fight
By the
again.
shit,
I
Because
when he
have
started
watched it
stepping,
plenty
it
of
Earl
was
times.
got dropped.
Jesus.
Earl got dropped in the 2nd round,
and
and he came out like gangbusters in the 3rd round. Got
Came
back
right.
He
Bud up,
came out. He
back
came out in
Bud
the
to the
first 30
ropes.
seconds.
He
The
back
first
he
30
back
seconds of
Bud
the
to
third round.
Yep,
yeah, and
bro.
that shit was a wrap.
I think the first punch both of them threw was jabs.
He did exactly what Derrick James told him not to do, and that shit exposed his
Wasn't
ass to get fucked up.
They exposed Derek too for coming out saying like, man, we don't even watch tape. Like, what type of coach come out and says that before his fighters make his fight? Like, who does
Floyd
that?
Mayweather's coaches, they used to say that.
And what's the
What
names?
you mean? Roger
Derek James.
Mayweather
Yeah, yeah. And what?
Roger
And who
Mayweather.
else?
You
And
you
Derek
asked the
James is not
question,
on
what
me.
type of
You
trainers
right.
say that? It's a lot of trainers and boxers that say they don't watch tape. They
But
just got
knowing
their
the limitations of your fighter, but going into a fight like that where you don't even know really what he's going to do, to say that is like it comes off stupid.
But do
But you
you
know what,
honestly
brother?
believe?
You know
Hey, hold
what?
on, crazy, hold on. But
But
do you honestly believe Derrick James didn't watch any tape on Bud? Do you honestly believe that?
I think he's a damn
I
fool for
believe.
saying it, but
I
I
don't
think he's a
believe him. I
damn
just
fool.
think he
No,
arrogant,
so
man.
you know
He
he
was
was
practicing
fucking
Buddha
lying.
before that fight, man.
Yeah, he was
I,
lying when
I
he
believe
said
he
that.
looked at plenty of tape on Crawford, man. He know
He
all
had to.
about
I was like, that
Crawford.
was stupid
He
to
just
say. That was
yeah,
stupid.
he just
Listen,
wanted to be arrogant. What they was doing was just trying to shit on Crawford, man. That's what he was doing. He just kept
I
Mm-hmm.
trying to
think
shit on him.
I think the only time uh Derrick James watched film of Earl of Bud was when he was filming that Showtime special, sitting in the living room
Just to
talking
look
about
at it.
Bud
Yeah,
Mama.
just to look at it. Yeah.
I think that's all of the film he watched of Bud, bro. Because
But
Mm-hmm.
I'm
after the fight,
sorry, you saw absolutely no adjustments to Earl Spence's game plan from the
He
well,
don't
pre
have
to
any
the
Earl
end.
adjustments,
wasn't
DJ,
man.
doing
move
it.
your feet.
Earl wasn't
That
doing
that's
You
Earl
saw
it.
no
Spence doing.
adjustment.
Earl Spence don't have any adjustments really. His adjustments is to press harder and come
Yeah,
Nah,
press.
forward. That's his only adjustment.
y'all assessment is a little off. The man got fucking
Press.
rocked in the fucking second round, and the fight was over. He never got his equilibrium back. He can't make
Damn,
the
that
and the
sound like
man and
AJ.
the man.
That
Derrick
sound like
James
AJ
gave
versus
him
Ruiz.
instructions. Derrick
That's
James gave him specific instructions. Earl Spence said, "Fuck that! I'm about to go out here and get my lick back." That's what the fuck happened. So Derrick
And
James
got
did
fucked
try to
up.
give him some game.
and
Earl
the
Spence
narrative
just
before the
shit.
fight was Errol was more responsible. Errol was more of a more composed fighter, and that got proven in real time. That's wrong. Was he not?
Yeah.
Was people not saying he was the more disciplined fighter? Like
Hey,
that's what people say about Bud. When he gets hit, that's his problem. That anger, he gonna want to get you back. But it's like seemed like that shit didn't work that night.
Yeah, we
Bud
gonna
gonna
see.
have to
But look,
Bud
hey
gonna have to be
General,
smart with
I'm
that.
gonna go ahead and hop off, bro. I just had to come on there and holler at y'all. You know, I don't get a chance to holler at y'all too often. So
I
I'm gonna
appreciate
holler
it.
at y'all. I'm gonna check back in after the fight with y'all,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man. We need and you gotta pull up Saturday night, man, after the fight, man.
Salute, salute,
All right, all
salute.
right. Salute, fellas. All right, Mr. Golden.
I
All
bet.
right, all right, all right. But
All right.
Fish, it's gonna be. I'm really looking for Bud just to take his time, and he's gonna feel Canelo out. And once he get Canelo timing, then he's gonna pick him apart. That's my assessment on that. I really see Bud picking that nigga ass apart, man. I'm being honest with you. I see Bud really picking his ass apart and just going to
This
work on him.
what boxing for, man. You're supposed to be debating on what's going on in the ring, not outside like most people.
Right.
That's why
Hey
that's why
man.
I think this gonna be a good fight, man. Real
Hey
good.
man, we gonna save some of this meat on this bone for Friday night when E3 the Black Picasso come on, man. So I'm gonna go
Real
ahead
good.
and end the show, man. Kazi, go ahead and give me your closing thoughts, man.
Man, first time popping up here with y'all, man. I normally be in the chat, man. I'm out here on the clock doing my thing. But man, salute to y'all, man. Y'all bring some real good conversations. But I say no, Goldie. Wait, not Goldie. Big Fish, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You really did sound like you was trolling when this thing first started, man. I like it. I like how you do it, man. I like that.
Hey man, listen, that's all that nigga do is troll, man. That's my
Man,
little brother, man. He's a trolling motherfucker, man.
man, go to stop it, man.
You
Hey,
know
hey,
your
we
ass be
appreciate.
trolling,
Hey, Kazi, man, you got to pull up, man, Saturday night, man. I don't want to have to go looking for you and put you on the milk cart, man. You got to show up, win, lose, or draw.
I don't drink either, so for sure. If I ain't in the chat, if I can't hop on yet, I'm gonna be on the road. As soon as I hit the crib and y'all live, I'm hitting that link.
We doing a 24-hour live. Don't worry, we will be on.
After Bud beat Canelo ass, I'm gonna tell you, Fish gonna come on. I'm gonna tell you like this. Fish gonna come on now. He gonna talk his shit. He gonna do like he gonna give Bud his credit. Then he gonna come with some bullshit. Now,
You know his big toe
his
was hurting. His
counterpart,
big toe was hurting.
his counterpart, Mr. Q. Oh, that's some bitch. He might not show up. And Bud beat that nigga ass. He might not even show up no goddamn way. We got to do a GoFundMe, a whaler's check, a milk carton. Every goddamn thing for that motherfucker there.
Hey, Kaz, you got something else to say before you dip off, man?
Nah, man. Good boxing talks, man.
I appreciate you for pulling up on the pack, man. Have a good one, man. King, we going out to you, man. What you got on your closing thoughts, boss?
Yeah, man. Salute to you. Salute to Mr. Golden, the GOAT Thriller. Shout out to him. Even though he been ducking me about this Michael Parsons thing, I ain't forgot, homeboy. Salute to the wheelchair. But yeah, man.
Fuck Michael Parsons, man. He had one. You want to live out one game, man, against the Lions? Come on, man.
I'm just saying.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You know better than that, man.
Hey, man. Three-time undisputed. You know what I'm talking about? So, hey, man, I remember last time, last big fight. You popped up, you said you do, and then I ain't hear you no more. So, Mr. Golden saying you're going to give him his respect. I think you're going to start talking about snack and everything else. I don't think
Gonna Kane, that's coming now. Kane, that's coming. Kane,
I don't think he gonna get his credit.
Man,
Canelo gonna be washed up again. Because I still remember that live. I went back and re-listened to that live a couple days ago. You and Mr. Q on here talking bad about Canelo. Now he knocking out Bud. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be up here, man, Saturday night, man, and I can't wait. I can't wait to hear you boys, man. I know I'm gonna get a good laugh out of you, Mr. Big Fish.
Hey, you got to pull up Friday night too, man. We got to have it. We doing a pre-fight party, man. After the weigh-in, you got to pull up.
Already. I'm pull up, man.
Football too, yeah.
Yes, sir.
He really gonna be waiting on you for that one, man.
Already.
We appreciate you, Kane, for pulling up, man.
Yeah, man. Salute to y'all boys, bro.
Okay, OG, Goldie Loke, GG, aka Mad Dog with the rabies, man. Give me your closing.
What's up, little bro? Hey, man.
Man.
Enjoy the show with you tonight, man. It's a pleasure always being here with my little brother, man. We chopping it up, making sure everything all right. Thank you for allowing us to have an opportunity to come on in and enjoy ourselves and shoot the breeze tonight. More power to you, my brother. And until the next time. Fish, don't hide. Don't you do it. Don't you duck.
Man, you ain't got to worry about that, Goldie. I'm showing up, win, lose, or draw, man. Appreciate you for coming on, man.
And General Bullshit.
What's up?
One love to you, General Bullshit.
I thought you were about to say the other name, man. I was about to kick you out the goddamn show, man.
What other day? Talking about Jonathan?
Yeah, there you go. Bye, nigga.
Bye, man.
Hey, shout out to the Wolfpack, man. Shout out to Go Thriller, man. Y'all pull up Friday, pull up Saturday on this, man. We out.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Goat Thriller, back better, iller, pound for pound, killing these topics with analytics, silencing all the critics, trying to bite the style, they get sun like children. YouTube villain, podcast killing, so antagonistic and prolific with the swiftness. Make sure you make weight before you trying to debate. Yeah, I said it and I never hesitate. Hit them with hooks cause these rooks took the bait. Start the show cause goats never hesitate. Ducking smoke, got them sweating at they toxins.
Yeah,
Goat Thriller cleaning up the sport of boxing. Aight then.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I fucking wait. I am the greatest. Yeah, I said it.